Yeah, it should be streaming now. I'll put that somewhere. I'm not going to hopefully kick it. If you would check the audio levels.
Yes.
And it still says Friday tea and D&D, despite the fact we are now Thursday tea and D&D.
Can that be changed?
Yeah, I just got to remember what font I used.
Like,
I'm going to sneeze.
Channel name.
Right, we can change it on Thursday though.
Yeah, I think I changed the channel name. I changed it on YouTube. I forgot to change it on Twitch. That would probably help. Also, there's like a schedule. Ooh.
Sorry, I was trying to mute.
No, you're right. Oh, God, that's a point. So the levels are good, are they?
Oh, well, that's a good question.
Hang on. Is that better? Try now. Yeah. Say something.
You say something.
Yeah, okay. Basically, you're on a different microphone to me. Yeah, I suddenly realised that your mic was about on half volume. I think they're about right now. Okay.
You're just trying to silence Becca.
No, he's trying to silence Lorelai, and can you blame him?
So, welcome to Thursday Tea and D&D. Any of you who made it to the channel, I guess. Because, yeah, God help me, I'm going to change it at some point. But I haven't in 3 weeks that we've been off. So, fuck knows when. But yeah, we're a bunch of nerds who hang around, play some Dungeons & Dragons, have a good cup of tea or beverage of choice. I'm Tim. I play Tim, the Human Dungeon Master.
I'm Peter. I play Iron Jeremy, the human barbarian rogue. That's right, Bethan.
I'm Alison. I play Moira, the Dragonborn cleric.
Oh, and I'm Rebecca. I play Lorelai, the Bladestone Wizard of Ariel Elf.
And yeah, we're Friday Tea and D&D. Right. So, I put on some music. Now that I've remembered that bit.
So I lied. Moira's got a third, a second, and two firsts.
Oh, you're fine.
How's that for volume?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, last session,
I'm going to be rolling like Gash today.
use your hands instead.
You're not involved in me.
Last session, following a lead given to you by the water elementals, you hiked over rocky terrain, finding a doorway cut straight into a cliff face. Entering and descending, you arrived at a simple puzzle with a mimic that was pretending to be a door. Taking only minor wounds collectively, you reached a chamber containing various monstrosities, and Gayl, restrained behind some sort of shield, tied up by her legs. Battling the creatures to the death, you approach the shield, which falls as the Klabrezu breathed its last. What would you like to do?
Jeremy.
Oh my god, did I just die?
A little bit, but it's okay. Are you okay?
I don't know. I feel like
I've got some hash if you think that would help.
it couldn't hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
Come up, I'll do him a pipe.
Fair enough.
Jeremy empties the contents of the pipe into his mouth.
I should have seen that one coming.
Fair enough.
Handsome. The teapot!
You know how funny it is to stab me? I feel like we shouldn't do that for the next little bit.
Yeah, we should. Could you maybe not do the screaming and running for like a little bit? Like 12 hours.
What did I miss?
Minutes?
Where's my glass?
You hear it, from the figure tied
Yeah,
up by
yeah,
their
give
ankle
us a
from the
minute.
roof, from the ceiling,
Yeah, give us
in
a
this
minute.
dank cavern.
Where did you come from?
No.
That's so Lorelai.
And where have Nether and Lursa gone?
I was in this weird Latin-like country. It was very hot. The sand was black.
Oh,
I'm back now, though.
Sounds quite nice.
he died.
I died.
Oh, what did you do that for then?
I don't know. I really don't. It's never happened before to me.
That was a
Did you-
really bad idea.
Did you see anything?
Did I see anything?
No, although, well, you saw blackness, but now you feel like a part of that blackness has tainted you. It's come back with you. You feel like heavy, somewhere inside your chest, slightly heavy.
You smell like the void.
Yes.
Is that normal for a river farm?
Would you know?
Would
I know.
Roll me religion.
Can I roll Arcana?
if you want.
Natural 20.
Natural 20
Holy shit.
High five.
for a 29.
25 for me.
Arcana? Nah, not particularly. Seems it's possible. No one really like does reviving magic in like divine stuff. Could be similar, linked to the thing that seems to be chasing you. You're not sure. Religion. You've seen this often, actually. People who die, who get revivified, multiple times, it gets harder.
But I've only revivified him once.
Yes. It gets slightly harder every time.
Is this the first time we've died?
Hard to say. Last time I remember dying recently. I did lose my brain that time, remember?
Yes, but you didn't die then.
No, I was just really dumb.
You were just super dumb.
So dumb.
I think you may have died previously.
Well, let's not make a habit of that, I guess.
Yeah, please don't. It gets harder every time, and I wanted to make sure this time. Let me give you some more HP. Because you're only on 1 and you're quite strangely have the constitution currently of a houseplant.
Did Questlast do this then?
Yes, he took. We should get Gayl now.
At this,
Kill him?
at the word Questless, you hear like a cackling. An excellent fight.
9 HP.
Thank you.
Shall I fly up and get
There
him
is a rumbling noise, and a door opens at the far end of the chamber. Come and meet me if you like.
I'm going to go and get Gayl down.
It's a good thing you told me not to scream and run at things, or I'd definitely be doing that right now.
Okay, you know what? You were doing such a great job of not screaming and running, and I really appreciate it. And pulls out like a half-stale cookie.
I'll say the sound seemed voiceless. You all heard it. Seemed sourceless. You all heard it, but it was echoing off the cavern. You couldn't say which direction it was coming from, and it sounded off before the door opened. But yeah, sorry, you're saying you get Gayl down.
Yeah, I'm going to fly up and get her down.
You fly up. It's a simple matter. You just like cut the rope, or do you hold onto the rope to lower her down?
I'm
or
going to
what?
hold her, like I'm not going to fucking yeet her at the floor. How high up is she?
She's only like 10 feet, but Moira is still prepared with a cure wounds in case Lorelai just cut her down.
Peter, catch her.
Who?
Who?
Peter. Jeremy.
I'll catch her. I've got it.
I'm going to try and take her down and cut this thing.
Roll athletics.
What state is she in?
She seems.
15.
She seems. You can see there is blood on her clothes. You can see where there are scorch marks on her sleeves. Her like. She has a lot of shawls like you. It's more in like blues and purples and blacks. It seems like
I need to really get my shawls. Sorry, Karen.
it is mostly covered over her face. She has on apparently pantaloons.
I'm just gonna like.
What's the word?
Make sure she's alive.
Is it bloomers? I'm thinking.
Bloomers.
Bloomers, yeah,
I'm gonna
bloomers.
just make sure
Yeah.
she's alive. Pull back the shawls.
Pull back the shawls. She's on the floor. You hear as you pull back the shawls to reveal the face of a hag.
Mother dick. What type of hag?
A burr hag.
Do I know
A bear hag. Wait, does Moira know what a bear hag is?
Roll. Fucking. Hang on.
I've got the roll. Just let me know. It's not great.
The samba somehow seems inappropriate. But never mind. Arcana? I guess? Arcana, sure.
Can I also roll Arcana?
Well, that's a 9, so.
9. Then I guess you don't know a burr hag.
Can I find out?
Gayl? Is
That's
her
a
mouth?
28 for
Uh,
me.
What?
That's a 28 for me.
Cool, you haven't seen her face. What?
I want to find out if I know what Berhag is. I rolled Arcana.
You're on the roof.
I'm not on the roof.
Oh, you come down and landed. Okay.
Yeah, I tied her and took her down.
You're all gathered around.
Yeah, we're gathering
This. Okay,
around.
sure. You do know what a burr hag is. Rather unpleasant sort of fey creature.
This is fake bullshit.
Gayl?
Often
does
eats children.
Does she have... Wait, what?
She appears to be wearing Gail's clothes.
Does she have anything like covering her face or?
Yeah, she has a gag across. What you can see is like beneath. It's like spiky teeth. It's like her skin is drawn up and backwards, like a desiccated snow corpse.
I'm gonna very, very gingerly take off the.
No.
No.
I cast sending to Gayl.
Yes.
Are you a Ber Hag?
And you see the Berhag nodding.
Yeah, that's Gayl.
Okay, so she eats children. You eat children.
She shakes her head.
Insight check.
Okay. She seems concussed at a minimum.
27.
I've got nothing to add about that.
She seems groggy. She seems dejected. Her hands are bound behind her back. And you can see they are long and spindly with huge claw-like nails. She's shaking her head. She doesn't seem to be... She seems more... What's the word? Like end of a rope sort of thing. Like exhausted. Sure, that'll work.
Running on fumes.
Rather than, doesn't seem to be in any sort of state to lie.
Oh, she's probably got some spell slots.
Well, that is what I'm thinking. And I don't have many. Lorelai, how are you?
I've got almost all of mine.
Oh, cracking. Okay, then I'm going to undo the gag.
I've been at IKEA.
Pull it off, I'm going to release her. I'll give her a first level cure wounds.
Oh, sure. How many?
Are we counting chair dice?
Nope. Table dice or nothing.
Oh, the chair dice is so much better. 7.
7. The points go into her, and you can see her, like, there's a few gentle clicks as bones reset, and you see her skin slightly plump out a bit in places, where it's a little deflated. Arg! I realised I didn't have a pen. She takes a breath. Thank you, dearie.
Your water elementals are missing you.
They haven't hurt anyone, have they?
No, it came close, but we managed it.
I think they gave me a bit of a slap.
They did, yeah. You try so hard. I'm indeed a Berhag. I don't have much left. And she just clicks her fingers, and you see, like, the fingers, the claws retract into fingers. Her face seems to just flesh out, and the colour fades from this, like, icy blue to a more sort of pale, humanish.
Do you not have detect good and evil?
Yeah, but I also don't have a spell slot.
Okay, that's true.
I believe you have a analogous term for it. Vegetarian. In that I don't eat sentient creatures.
Oh, neither do we.
Well, that's all we really ask for.
I eat a lot of sentient creatures.
Ooh.
Like I eat cows.
Okay. Higher
I
sentient
eat
is what we're
chicken.
referring.
Oh.
I don't eat sapient creatures, my dear. Does that help?
It would have been what it meant.
Two-legged.
Two-legged.
Two-legged
No,
can
no.
talk.
No,
Well.
sapient means like
Intelligence.
higher intelligence,
Yeah.
like able to reason.
So you can eat Ben Shapiro then.
Who's? Never mind.
Okay, so we
I don't have much in the way of magic left. I was attempting to escape. What was that force field?
I do not know. It finished when we killed the things out here.
How long has a beholder been in the region?
Oh, the Glastulus has been pissing these guys off for a good few months.
You know its name.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do you want any other names?
It had Meredith in its thrall for a long time.
And then
Oh, that one.
Yes.
The master.
Yes.
That was a good spell.
That was you.
Not me alone. I helped.
How did you do it? Now I know why she wants Gayl.
You would need. I mean, for a start, you need a particular magic music box.
Oh, the one I dug up that time.
You would need to gain Meredith's confidence.
Well, we kind of have now. We pissed that away. Let's not.
Yeah, no, Hectania says I've got to kill her.
Stop!
I know, I'm saying it outside the game.
I'm gonna.
Hence the English accent and not the Welsh accent.
It did come out in an English accent.
No, honestly, I was saying that out of game. I was saying Hectania sent us to kill her, so that
Okay.
she's going to have our confidence.
If you start using the word even out of game, I'm going to start smiting you. Well, Hectania is going to start smiting you.
She starts at my out of character sentences as according to the Gospel of Becca.
You could go, like, I don't know, there used to be a thing where you could go, like, put your thumb on your forehead and you'd be talking out of character, and then take that off. It always seemed like a bit much to me, but okay. Fair enough, I'll take it as out of character. Right, anyway.
Sorry, music box,
Yeah.
Meredith confidence.
And then, yeah, you do you have the spell Magic Jar?
Oh, I've wanted that for ages.
I feel like we're given the...
We have a jar.
We have the spell magic jar.
We don't have the spell, but we have a jar for magic jar.
The music box specifically is a phylactery. I was not one who constructed it. I was one of her trusted lieutenants many years ago.
Lieutenants? Meredith was in combat?
One of her underlings. She had an organization. We were not doing good things.
Well, that does not surprise me.
Some of it did involve combat, certainly. Not rank and file organized.
Well, I've been tasked with killing her. Can't tell you who, because then my flesh will burn off my skin.
I think that gives you enough of a clue.
Rhymes with silly bitch.
Right.
So why does Meredith want you dead now?
One might imagine an old grudge. Why does the beholder want me?
Well, because you talked to us and he has a weird thing with us.
I should go calm my
So you
elementals.
should absolutely go calm the elementals. I'll walk you out.
She looks quite scared at the door that opened, that you saw open.
Yeah, we'll go down that in a second. So let's walk you out first.
Very well, my dear. Thank you. When she holds out her arm.
Yeah, I'll just carry her at this point. I figure she's probably not good for much.
Are you sure enough?
Yeah.
What's your athletics?
+2.
Roll athletics.
Come on, Moira. Natural 20 or a 22.
You grab her, lift her, and she looks at you quite sourly. Please let me walk.
Oh. Drop her. No, I'll let her down.
Okay. I was about to say, which one?
Ooh, I steal a cushion.
I'll let her down and
Yeah,
walk her out.
thank you. I do like to use my own steam. And as you approach the stairs at the back, you see they are quite wet. And the water seems to follow you up the stairs.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll walk her out to the front entrance and then
And there's just like a rising around in a ring that agglomerates into like a single being in front of you. Thank you, my dear. And she walks forward. And as she reaches for it, and you can just see like the water take her hand, and her skin goes almost like translucent, and it returns to its sort of blue form as she steps and sort of gets half dragged into the water elemental, rising to its head, and then you see the whole thing freeze out.
Cool.
This is how I.
Yeah, it's like on Avatar the Airbender. And Katara makes herself into a water being.
Oh, yeah, kinda. Yeah. This is how I communicate with the purple worms, and oh, you killed them, the frost giant, and
We killed one of them. Two of them.
two.
Killed one, didn't you kill two?
No, we got two heads.
Yeah, you killed two. Yeah.
Why do we only have one head with us?
Because one of them was on the cart and the cart got.
Mm.
Yeah, I know it to leg it, didn't we?
Yep. Good day to you. You see her sort of turn. It's almost like the whole thing shifts. Instead of like turning, it just like it agglomerates into a column, and then a leg pulls out of it, and it goes off in a different direction.
I'd like to check if I've still got that spooky sword.
Oh yeah, I need to do a remove curse on Lorelai.
You draw the sword. It is the spooky sword.
Fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Walk back down,
Mm-hmm.
smoking a pipe.
You know, it's not ethical, but I could hand this off to a baby.
I'll remove curse tomorrow.
Okay.
I think, strictly speaking, in this world, there are evil babies.
I mean, yes, but how are you going to identify an evil baby?
Haven't you got a spell for that?
Oh, you do have a spell for that.
I'm not going around testing every baby to see if it's evil.
Let's go to a nursery and detect evil babies.
You know, it's all quite fun as a pastime. I'm not going to deny.
And
That's
if
what
they're
I'll-
evil, we'd put them in the bin.
Or give them swords. Cursed swords.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true.
That seems like the best thing to give an evil
Does
baby.
seem like the best thing
is a
to
weapon.
give an evil baby is a weapon that corrupts the soul.
Well, it's already doomed.
But no, even Gayl was a Bel Hag, and she is apparently vegetarian. So never say never.
I don't trust vegetarians.
What, you don't trust vegetarians or tieflings? Why not vegetarians?
I never said I didn't trust tieflings. You're thinking of the last campaign.
I think in the last campaign.
Yeah.
Mm.
What if it comes full circle? What if making an evil baby evil cancels it out and you end up with a good baby again?
And so what is its chances? So you take an evil baby, you put it in a really good home,
Yep.
it suffers hardship, it grows up, it gets married, it has a normal life.
Yeah, that never works. That just makes
No.
heroes.
Look at Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who's that? That
Does he-
doesn't exist. in
Does he
our
know Ben Shapiro?
So are we going to talk to this eyeball, or are we just checking out?
I think I should put up the hut and we should rest.
I mean, I can't rest. I've already rested once today, so
Oh, shit.
I think I was resting on top of you.
yeah, and you were resting on top of me, so we actually cannot
Should we go
rest.
into hiding until we can rest?
Well, if he wanted to kill us, quite frankly, he could.
Yes.
So I think we just check it out.
Yeah,
I think
we'll hide
that-
behind you.
Yeah, we'll hide behind you, Lorelai.
I think that's a bad idea. I did quite well on a wisdom roll there.
So we'll just leave?
I think we should go somewhere safe and regroup.
Weren't we looking for him?
We're looking for Gayl.
We were looking to Gayl.
Right, that's fine. I thought we were looking for Questless.
No, I think it is on our list to kill Chrysalis, but I just don't think our current condition is the one to do it in.
Shall I ask him what was his intentions here?
Yeah, just make sure you're not tanking all of your spells.
I can take an hour's rest and get him back.
Well, also, you could just shout.
Questless! What are you playing at then?
Is this sending or?
No, I'm just shouting it.
Oh. Come through and find out. I'm ready for you.
Yeah, we're not going in there.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Let's back out, chill out.
Yeah, we'll spend like half a day or whatever until you can rest again.
Well, let's just head back to the.
What are
city.
you, scared?
Yes.
Yes.
Mostly.
What, you think this D&D party has pride?
I don't trust him. Maybe we should teleport after here.
I kind of love the idea that we just leave the villain waiting. He's just sitting there on his throne.
We're just not like, nope. We can teleport out if you have
Brave
the.
Sir Lorelai ran away, bravely ran away.
Can you teleport us out?
No, Ned can.
Oh yeah. Neda can't. Neda's out.
She dead?
No, she's out of spells.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It might have come up before now if she was dead.
That's true. I probably should have.
Yeah, no, we were all.
Can it not be done as a ritual?
DM.
Asked me to look up the spells of someone who's not even here.
Do I have Ned on here? I do not.
No.
Right.
I think we just walk. He lets me walk out of here, so let's just.
Oh. Neda could spend some sorcery points to get back a spell slot.
Can she get like back a 5th level spell slot?
Oh, good question.
I don't think
Did
she
she
can get.
use any sorcery points though?
Yes, she did because she used subtle spell and she used spell sniper.
Oh crap! Yeah,
True.
yeah.
I think we just walk and we walk backwards and just.
Okay. We're gonna walk away backwards slowly.
Yep.
You're no fun. And you hear a rumbling
Run.
from the ceiling.
We run.
It's quite a staircase. I'm going to need athletics.
Come on, Moira.
Yay!
Alright, Moira.
I should probably put on the spooky music rather than the happy.
No, this is great.
No, this is.
No, I hear the rumbling and I dimension door the fuck out.
Okay.
21 on athletics.
You pick up your skirts and flee.
I don't think I picked them up. I think I just removed the charm aspects of them and I just start taking the stairs.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Oh, Jeremy.
16.
16.
Do you have like a plus 11 or something to your strength?
12.
Well, you have just died.
Holding your pancreas in with one hand, you're starting to struggle on the stairs. You make it as far as the chamber with the corpse of the mimic on the floor.
Good charming.
Is the ceiling still coming in?
The ceiling is cracking.
How,
Rocks start falling around you.
How far ahead is Moira?
Moira reaches the outside at this time. Jeremy has fallen behind.
Shit.
Damn it!
I'm going back in there.
Lorelai's been there the whole time, just like waiting, watching you come up the stairs from a
Just
long
like
way
lift-
away.
Lift music. It's all do, 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 do.
Enhance ability, bear strength.
Okay. I'm barreling in after to
Okay.
get Jeremy.
Give me athletics
With advantage.
with advantage. And Jeremy, give me another athletics as Lorelai runs up to
That
meet
one
you.
was cocked. 17.
That is 21.
21. You meet Jeremy about evens on the way up.
I grab your
You
hand.
grab him.
Dimension
Start-
door you out.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. I'll put my dice back down again. As huge rocks start to fall, and you watch this, you just see Lorelai grab Jeremy, and then suddenly just whoop, they vanish as the ceiling caves in and just rocks smashing everywhere. They would not have made it.
And I appear next to you.
And then boop, they're just right next to you.
I'm a hero.
There's just a waft of air coming out of this.
Just sort of flare my nostrils out. You alright, Jeremy?
Today's not going to plan.
Well, let's take a chill and then slowly walk our way back to.
I thought I might just lie here.
Shall I put up the hut?
Yeah, do you want to put up the hut? I mean, we can't like long rest, but we can at least short rest.
Yeah, I'm going to put up the hut.
I'm gonna lie here. Just put a hut on top of me.
Moira's gonna like make some food.
I've got it prepared as well, so I can do it in a minute.
Cool.
For a spell slot, which I can then regain as I rest.
Yeah, Moira's gonna start making food for everyone. Boil some tea. Bemoan my teapot like.
Yeah, how are you going to make tea?
I imagine I have cooking implements,
Oh, yes,
You have
yes.
that soul jar.
but I can't make tea.
Hmm.
I don't have a teapot or anything.
We
now.
don't have mending.
Oh, you have you have like a dented saucepan.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So make tea in that.
So yeah, I'm just gonna make some crude food and tea for everyone.
You just get, like, as the hut pops up, you start smelling this nice herbal scent from the cookery equipment.
He's a bit of a coward, really, isn't he, Queslas?
I mean, what gave it away? The fact that he keeps throwing us into... Well, I mean, I've not been here long enough, but the fact that he apparently keeps throwing you guys in to fight battles, watch for his amusement, and then leave.
Exactly.
I feel quite bad for him. Imagine you went to the trouble of setting all that up and then everybody just walked away. He probably had something really cool set up in that next room.
Most likely, but you know what? You're nearly dead, I'm nearly dead, and she's...
The saviour.
Yeah.
Getting all the credit.
Should we go back? We could dig a hole and go and throw him a bone or something.
No, I think we pissed on that chip.
I'm surprised.
Oh, you don't have like stone cutting or anything. You don't have a dwarf with you. It is very much like the whole stairway has caved in. You can see where there was the embossed like logo, pretty much of a depiction of Queslas the Master above the doorway, has shattered like, and huge chunks of it have come out. You can see like there's some of the eye stalks still remaining. The rest of it is like big chunks reaching down this doorway. You can see like there's like maybe 1.5 steps remaining above this huge just stack of rubble.
He's a bit like a toddler, really, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, that's what being the case.
An evil toddler.
We should give him the sword.
Yes.
Maybe you should give him the sword.
I have a... Wait, is remove curse second level? Tell me. Because I could use my last spell of the day. Sorry, I can't keep going.
It is currently it is early afternoon.
I think we're just going to like chill for a couple of hours.
Until they're able to take a long rest.
Sure.
I'm going to play my fiddle.
Remove curse is third level. It will have to be tomorrow.
I'm not saying sit and play my fiddle.
I'm going to ritually cast commune.
Give me a performance check.
Sorry, guys.
That's alright, you got it where I'm at.
6. I'm learning a new song, apparently. This one's called Queslas, is it?
You stab yourself through the wing with the bow. Other than that, it goes alright.
I'm quite mad at him.
The percussion solo is particularly poignant with your fiddle.
Jeremy is prestidigitating, jet washing all the blood off of himself, kind of up and down in stripes.
It takes surprisingly long.
Do you think I should learn Soldier?
Yes.
What does it do? I should.
It
learn-
lets you trap. Wait,
what
I
does
don't
it
know.
Does it let us trap souls in a jar after you've killed them?
Now, I think we had to learn about this because Jeremy asked someone how he could get a soul in order to.
It was probably Meredith.
I think I was
It probably
gonna.
was Meredith
I
actually.
think I
yeah.
was gonna learn to do it at some point, and I didn't.
This information is in the player's handbook, so it is available to you without even a roll. I can tell you, if I can find the right page. Spirit, staggering. Oh, it's O becomes before P. Soul jar. It's not here. What's the damn spell I'm thinking of? Magic jar.
Yeah,
Magic
there
jar.
is.
Try again. Magic jar, 6th level necromancy. Gem, crystal, reliquary, or some other ornamental container worth at least 500 gold pieces, silver pieces. Blah 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 blah. It's all about you put your own soul in a jar and then possess someone else. You can get someone else's soul in the jar. Creatures warded by protection from evil and good magic circle. Can't be possessed. Charisma saving throw, blah 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 blah. You control it. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the creature, blah blah blah. You can return from the host body to the container if it is in within 100 feet. Turn the host creature's soul to its body. Host body dies while you're in it. The creature dies. You must make a charisma saving throw against your own spellcasting DC. On success, you return to the container. Otherwise, you die.
I'm not fucking with that. Why would I get that?
Oh, because you can do this incredible thing. Once you possess a creature's body, you control it. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the creature, though you retain your alignment intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores, and the benefit of your own class features. So, Lorelai possesses the Tarask and is then the world's largest wizard.
I'm not fucking with it. Sorry. I want to live.
Give me an Arcana roll. I'll tell you some other stuff. 11. There are rumours that Magic Jar is the sort of spell you would need on the path to lich them. That's as much as you know about it. There are other uses of Magic Jar other than just immediately what it says. It's a very corruptible spell, as is a lot of necromancy. Still not as evil as enchantment magic.
Nope.
But yeah.
Why is Gayl asking then?
What?
Why was Gayl asking about Magic Jar?
Was she?
I don't think she was. No, we were asking about it and how they got Meredith into Questless's.
Ah.
She explained she used the music box
Yes.
and the spell Magic Jar.
I should not be learning that.
Commune.
Just whenever.
Yep. What would you? Well, I mean, unless anyone else wants to do anything else first, or say anything, or question anything. No.
No, still power washing.
Fair enough. Just hear
And
There's
like
the
Lorelai
Eldritch-
stabbing herself with.
eldritch powers of the infinite are just carefully being channeled through Jeremy's fingers. And there's just a gentle hazelnut smell fills the space. Commune. You set the cups around you. You feel the warmth. You close your eyes, and the warmth imbues within you. And it's just a sense of being close, and just a scent of wood smoke.
Do we have any questions? I kind of just wanted to say hi to Baldori.
Ask her if you butted a cat, which side it would fall on.
No.
Well, then I've got no questions.
Jeremy, any questions?
It's quite fun dealing with her shackles. Just know where any of those are.
Well, I believe we have dealt with every shackle in this plane.
Ah.
Why don't you ask her?
Have we dealt with every shackle in this plane?
There is the scent of ash. Feels cold.
Ooh, no. Okay, where have the shackles been so far? We've had the one here, and we've had one...
On that magic door with all the symbols. Like leaf book, leaf
So
dagger.
one in Kellingworth, and one here. And what were the similarities between them?
They were both heavily guarded by weird magic shit.
They were also all old chapels of Balduri.
Yes.
They seem to be corrupted chapels of Balduri.
Do you think we can go back to Coraine and find out where they are? Do you think it's still under lock and key?
Is there a shackle near Coraine? Wait, near is subjective. Is there a shackle within a day's walk of Coraine?
Again, a chill wind blows through.
Maybe near where we
The
buried
scent of
Pippa
ash.
Reed. I can never remember what that place is called, can you?
Which one?
Where we buried Pippa Reed.
Oh, it was on the Taines estate. It
Yeah.
wasn't really named so much. It was just like their estate.
But that's out in the sticks, isn't it? It's quite far away.
Yeah, it says.
That's like a week's journey.
It was off towards the border with the next country over.
Actually, there's one near the Taines estate.
I think we should possibly broaden it and make sure that there is another one in this country.
Good point.
Is there another shackle? Wait, are we? How is this? Are we in a district? Are we in a county? Are we in a country?
I mean, you are near Paythel.
But that's a city.
which is in the kingdom of Valan,
Valan, that's it.
on the continent of Farn, Fahn.
I'll ask if there's another one in the kingdom.
Yeah, that's what I ask if there's another one in the kingdom of Valan.
Again, cold.
Okay. So there is not another one in this kingdom. So what's the world called?
The war. What?
The world.
World.
In the kingdom of Valan, which is in the...
Oh, it's the material plane.
No, but what country are we in?
Oh, Farn, Fahn.
Right.
That's more like continent, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, I will ask about Farn tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, there are no others in this plane. Wait, there are no others
In this kingdom.
in this kingdom.
There you go.
Okay. Right.
So what do we want to do now?
Should we hand wave it through till we've had a long rest, or...
No, I mean generally, what is our next goal? Do we want to go try and find your son?
Yes, I'd like to go to Sigil.
Do we want to try and go to Sigil to also find your dude?
Good. That would be very convenient.
Alright, well,
2 birds, 1 stone.
2 birds, 1 stone. Shall we head to Sigil?
Okay. Now, the broker gave us
Yes.
passage.
I think if we go to Pathel, rest in Pathel, we stock the diamonds that we've used. You get me a teapot, and then Neda can transport us to the broker.
Okay.
Oh, and I should get my bag.
Yes, and you should get your bag.
You send me back.
No, she said she would do it after today.
Okay.
I don't know what that was.
I had Jeremy's bag.
Oh, yeah, no, that something hit the floor.
Was it
Sure,
the
it's fine.
bodies?
Maybe.
Bodies hit the floor.
Okay.
Bodies hit the floor.
So, afternoon passes into evening. The stars come out. It is bright here. The stars, they give off their own light. There is no moon, and yet the land around you seems almost clear, like you can see for quite a distance. After about 2, 3 in the morning, a mountain nearby, you note, starts glittering. It is picked up. It is almost like there is a new constellation just like slowly emerges, where in the afternoon and evening sun you could see there was a mountain. Morning arises without incident, and you can see now what was a rocky outcrop, like a tooth stabbing up into the sky, is now bright white.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what might have done that?
Sure.
Have I seen anything like it?
It looks like snow.
Yeah. thought it would.
19.
19. At a guess, the only thing that really springs to mind is possibly Gayl.
Okay. The ice elementals. And
Yeah.
okay.
She seems to control a lot of the water in the region. It looks pretty watery.
Can we take a long rest?
You have taken a long rest.
Can Jeremy and I take a long rest?
Morning has broken.
Yeah,
Okay.
We've all taken a long rest.
You've rested for about 14 hours.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we head back to Pathel.
Around you there is very little vegetation, barely any soil.
First thing I'm going to do is get a remove curse going on.
That takes 2 minutes of prayer.
Yep.
To swap over.
Just let me swap it over in my actual spell list.
Sure.
I'm also going to get detect evil and good up.
Sure.
I'll leave that for the babies.
Gonna drop guiding bolt, gonna drop inflict wounds, gonna take protection from evil and good.
This can have been part of your long rest.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
keep it hands.
You have Neda with you. Oh, I don't know how many uses of teleport circle she's got.
She leave her new character sheets behind because I know she took them to redo them.
I think they're around.
There is certainly a character sheet for her around.
So I had a look to satisfy my own curiosity.
Sure.
Sorcerers can recover up to a 5th level spell slot. That's as high as they can go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that expensive. 7 sorcery points for a 5th level slot.
Mhm.
And Neda will have 13 for a long rest.
It
Yeah,
says she's
then-
got 4 trips here.
4 trips.
Okay, so Pathel first.
Yep.
Okay.
You're about 8 or 9 hours hike, maybe 7 at a faster pace from Pathel,
Or a 2-minute teleport.
or a
Yeah.
2-minute teleport. Teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Mark
Jeremy
it off.
really misses his fucking thing. He misses his
Jeremy's
bag.
not run towards something screaming in so long.
I mean, in game terms, it's been 14 hours, but yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
14 long, painful hours.
Okay, so first of
Okay.
all, I am going to try and remove Curse Lorelai.
On the sword.
On the sword.
Or me.
I think if I do it to you, the sword will take effect.
Cast remove curse. You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Mhm.
Should we give it to the abjuration tower on the back in Coraine?
You just feel your hand, as you cast out the spell, it just twists in and pulls and retracts and blackens.
Abjuration. Wait, but we're going. So we'll go
Do you know
to.
what? We'll go and get your bag. We'll see if she's got a lead box. We'll put the sword in it.
That seems like a good
But the
idea.
curse is on you. Doesn't
What's the
matter
sword?
if you put it somewhere
Is
else.
the curse on the real or the sword?
Roll Arcana.
Well, you put the sword away and it came back to you. The curse is on you.
That is a 16.
16. Curses generally stick to the person. They are associated with the item, but the curse, hits the person.
What if we put Lorelai in a lead box?
Well, it's. I've already lost her.
But if I put the sword in the box, maybe it won't follow me.
No, because you put it in a bag of holding, which is literally another fucking dimension.
It's not
and
the same as the lead box, though.
I think it's still going to come for you. But
Would Lorelai know if a lead box would solve the issue?
16 Arcana. Leadbox would stop a lot of spells going through.
But it wouldn't contain the sword.
Not necessarily, no.
Dang it.
What you need is that guy from the previous campaign. That's fine, you won't remember.
Rakshasa.
No, he was a really old guy. I forget which church he was with, but he had like
Oh, I think I remember him.
he had the little.
He had a little
It was like
lead save
an
thing,
item
yeah.
jail. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember him.
why
Mhm.
don't you ask?
So do I.
Ella Fourth Whistle.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go and
Uh,
get your bag.
Also, I'll give you a list. I want these.
Okay.
Enough. Tim, what's the exchange rate?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100 gold. Sorry, 100 silver is 1 gold. 100 copper is 1 silver. 100 gold is 1 platinum.
So if this says it's 25 gold pieces worth on here,
Oh, anything in there, it's actually silver. Just read it as silver.
right?
and it's
100 silver pieces of what's on here.
Okay.
Got a list. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a Jeremy and Lorelai mission.
Use and appear in Payfell. And head over to Ella Forthwhistle's shop.
Why don't we run towards her shop doing happy screaming?
No.
No.
That
No
might
fun.
give her, might alarm her.
What if it was really happy?
Yeah, okay then.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they hold hands and
Skip along.
Moira just watches them go.
You get some looks from people in the street. It's not entirely welcome. A lot of people sort of walking about their day, trying to get on with it. A few small children do point and shout. No one really tries to impede you, though.
I'm a winged elf. I can do what the fuck I want.
I want to do an insight check on the children to see what their motivations are.
I only
Absolutely.
from evil.
Hold on. 22.
Some of them appear to be cackling manically. Possibly just a happy, but could be evil. None of them seem to be, dressed in wizard robes, cackling over a gem or sword of any sort, or chalice.
Kids in this place are so boring.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll need to look elsewhere.
You arrive at Ella Forthwhistle's. You do note as well with the 22, the guards seem to be giving you a respectful distance. None of them have impeded your passage either. What would you like to do?
Go to Ella Forthwhistle.
Okay.
Knock on the door.
You open the door. There is a woman. Seems in her early 20s maybe. She sees you and immediately blushes a deep crimson, hiding something about her robes and shuffling out past you.
Insight check.
Roll it.
19.
She's bought something she finds very embarrassing and is trying to conceal it from you in her robes. Definitely. You're quite certain on this
It's
one.
an autograph picture of Justin Timberlake.
Who's Justin Timberlake?
That's a lumberjack's name.
It's a good lumberjack name,
Yeah.
actually.
Mm. Timberlake. Yeah.
Hiya!
Who's this to?
Ella Forthwhistle.
Greetings. Oh shit, it's you.
Don't worry, I'm not going to say it again.
She holds out a bag.
Is it the bag?
It does appear to be. It is a nondescript burlap sack.
Jeremy reaches for it.
She releases it.
Put your hand in it. Just the fisting motion as you look into him.
You are holding an axe.
Jeremy fists it again.
Oh.
Just remembered what happens when I do this.
You're holding an orange axe. It appears to have flame just curling on the blade. It's almost like the edge of the blade seems to vanish. It goes transparent and becomes fire.
Oh, that was easy.
I have two things.
Don't put it in a second time.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yes,
That's why I took it off of him.
I would advise you not to do it again if you wish to keep the arm.
I don't know. I have this feeling that I might be 1 to 2 points stronger than the thing on the other side of that.
If it takes
Oh.
your arm, we'll make you into a squirrel and we'll turn you back again and then you'll have a squirrel
Yeah,
arm.
no, see, he...
Moira is one level off regenerate. One level.
He, I've been conversing with Valdil. He has countermeasures. The next axe up is rather special to him.
Ooh.
Wait. Oh, Moira's not there.
Thank you for your time. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I got some things. I need 100 silver of this. And a hand of the list.
Is it teleportation circle
It is
ingredients?
the ingredients for True Sight.
True sight.
If
Do you need-
forecastings.
Do you need a revivify thing as well?
I do need a guy diamond.
Did you give enough money for it?
Yeah, I would have done.
And I need a diamond because he died.
I did die.
Do you remember I told you about the beholder?
So sorry for your widow.
Oh, maybe I'm divorced now. That could be embarrassing.
I mean, until death.
Yeah.
True seeing. Ointment for the eyes. Costs 25 pieces and is consumed. Okay. Yeah, 25 silver pieces. Yeah, she hands you... It's a round flask with like a deep orangey yellow oil in it. It appears to have a dropper stuck in the top. For 100 silver pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
The money and then the stuff for the diamond. You need a diamond.
I
Do
need
you have a diamond?
300
Does she
silver
have a
piece
diamond?
diamond. 3 gold piece diamond.
3 gold piece diamond. Yes, she opens up. You see, she opens like a drawer that unlocks, pulls out a. It's like a black velvet case that has silver thread wound around it that she unhooks, flips open the front, turns it round, and you can see there are diamonds in ascending size. The one on the right hand side is like a fist sized. On the left hand side of this case, it's about a foot long. There are 300 silver piece diamonds. There's also a small, like several small jars with like diamond dust in them. You're looking for the 3 gold piece?
Yes.
And 1 over?
I hand it over.
3
the
gold
other
pieces.
thing I'm looking for is maybe advice. Maybe you can help me because the cleric tried it and she took damage. I've got this sword and now I'm cursed.
Where
and
did
I
you...
try and get rid of the sword and it keeps coming back.
I like to deal with curses holistically. Where did you find the sword?
Where do we find the sword? Was this Nathaniel's sword?
It's Nathaniel's sword.
It was Nathaniel's sword. We found it in his tomb. He got up and he fought us and I took it off of his remains.
Only in D&D.
And he had a crown and now Meredith's got that and now she has all the bone armies.
She pulls out a book. Lifts it through. Flicks through a few pages. And holds up an illustration. And you see there is... it's an illustration of like someone stylized to be a king. They are holding a sword aloft that looks very much like the sword you're holding.
Oh, that's the one.
In an arm that is skeletal. You can see their own face, it seems to be like half melted away.
Is he wearing the crown?
He is wearing the crown. You can see the only colour, really. Behind him is what appears to be just bones. And you see like a mess, a mashing heap of bones that seems to be like there's swords dotted through it and red glints of light. This picture is black and white. It's a pencil sketch apart from red that seems to be crusting to brown, almost like it's been drawn in blood.
That's the one.
I don't think I can help you.
Oh, shit.
You're not feeling hungry?
Am I?
Aye.
No.
You're not, you've lost any weight? You're feeling gaunt?
I don't think so.
You still have all your arms?
All 5 of them, yeah.
I wish you the very best of luck.
Oh, fuck. I have to go temple walk, won't I? Is Corinne still locked down?
There was a brief period it was not. It appears to have re-entered lockdown yesterday. Oh,
Meredith got the tower back.
something about a fortress, a threat from a necromancer.
Oh, fucking Meredith again.
We don't get much out in the provincials. But yeah, sending was working briefly,
And now it is not.
and now it is not entirely now.
Not you, Meredith.
That one I am more familiar with. We have had warnings. I was to understand Nathaniel was locked in some sort of demiplane. What did you do?
We went down a well, and there he was, and we fought him, and then we took his shit.
And you didn't think any of that was there to keep it there. What did you do with the rest of his where's the crown?
Meredith has it. I said that. Meredith has it.
You gave it to Meredith.
Yeah.
I'm so glad she's not there right now.
I think I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, she did this last time. It's fine.
Yeah, no, that's only because I said that name I shouldn't have said, I think. Or I won't say it again.
What name?
It rhymes with sectomania.
WrestleMania?
Yes, that's it. I think we should call it that now.
She just reaches under the cabinet, hands you 2 healing potions
Oh, these will come in handy.
with my compliments.
Oh, she
You
fancies
look very nice too.
Please get out. Stop bringing this stuff here. Find yourself a god, a cleric of a god of abjuration. Best of luck.
Okay, thank you. Which are the gods of abjuration?
I'm looking it up now. Unless Moira can just roll for it.
Mori's not there.
Moira's not there.
Just standard potions of healing.
Yes. 2d4 plus 2.
What does Lorelai know of the gods of abjuration?
Abjuration's more of school of magic. There is forgotten her name now. God of magic, goddess of magic, Mistra. There is Mistra, the god of magic. There is the Silver Flame, the god of smiting. There's gods of knowledge, gods of nature,
Ogma.
gods of war.
Ogma might know.
Ogma's probably the best shout. Also the one we've least pissed off.
We can't get into Karain. How long until you can divine intervention again?
2 more days. But like, it's 1 a day, it might not work.
Oh, Silver Flame is deity of protection and good.
Are there any clerics in this place? It's quite a small place, isn't it?
I mean, Moira's probably the strongest cleric around, no offense.
But they might know some lore.
Oh, true. Yeah, there might be.
Have a look around. Roll me a religion.
Moira's gonna hunt for a teapot and tea set.
21.
21.
No, 20. I lied. Is it
20. Straight 20.
dirty 20?
You look around. This place is very fortified. There's some place that looks like spiky granaries. You'd suggest either a god of trading or of harvest. There's one place that looks like a giant stone wigwam. That could be Silver Flame. It's that sort of style of thing.
Should we look in that weird tent thing there?
It's almost like a giant furnace sort of thing.
Were you not having a whole issue with flames at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like a good idea.
You can get an ointment for that.
Stick my head in. Hello?
Hello!
Oh, sorry. First of all, teapot.
Yep.
Yeah, you find one. It costs about 8 copper.
Yeah, I want 4 cups with it as well, and I'm happy to go a little bit more at market. I want like
Oh.
fancy teapot.
Oh, you can find fancy teapot. Costs you, yeah, you can find, well, basically the same stall. Has a lot of accessories. Even has little bags of tea, loose leaf. Yeah, can go up more at market. You can find this nice little porcelain number. It's got flowers like painted on in pottery paints and then glazed, and it appears to have like a little silver band around the top. It comes with matching teapots that have like a they're little wavy lips, like a not like human lips, like the lip of the cup is yeah. Little wavy.
It's called a feathered lip.
Feathered lip, sure. Yeah. It sort of has feathered lip most of the way around and a little space just for actually drinking. Yeah, that comes to 8 silver, in fact.
How
100 times the price.
sturdy does it look?
Oh, it looks incredibly delicate.
Okay, no,
It's like
I mean
gorgeous.
Sturdy.
Yes, sturdy, fancy teapot.
Sturdy, fancy teapot. Maybe like metal? Have you got like metal with a little bit of metal work in it?
She looks a little offended.
Look.
And tell you what, I've got this, and she holds out this thing. What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Common, Draconic.
You don't recognize the runes.
Do they look sinister?
No.
Okay.
They look very angular,
That's fine, I can work with that.
carved in. It has an iron-banded handle, but it has like a stone in it. It is like a block of stone. It
Perfect.
takes a while to heat up, mind you. But then yes, and the spout, and you see the spout has been riveted on. It is bronze or brass. It's that shiny sort of coppery metal, but like, yeah. It seems quite thick. The spout itself. Normally this is for the dwarves. As you can see, and she holds it up, and you can actually see where little like extended things can like clip down to actually stand it in a fire.
Oh.
Would you like that and the cups from the other one?
Yes, that's
This really is sold as a set though for 8 silver. I don't know if I can. We don't get much ceramic around here.
Fancy teapot.
Buy the fancy teapot. Oh,
And
10 silver altogether then.
okay, combat teapot, nice teapot. Okay.
I'm so worried for the nice teapot. This dude.
Yep.
No, Moira will make it. She won't make one pot of tea in this.
You have a fancy tea set, and a dwarvish teapot.
As Moira steps out the shop, an axe flies.
She makes sure she puts it in the bag of holding before she leaves.
Okay, sorry, and remind me where we were with you guys. Oh, peeking in the temple.
Yes.
You look in, and you do in fact see at the center there is almost like a giant plant pot almost, but like a planter, like it's built up with brickwork around the center of grey stone, and there is a silver flame in a gout that is maybe 8 feet high. There appears to be a sermon, yeah, sermon rather than sermon at the ongoing. The cleric, there seems to be one gentleman at the front, quite old. There is stood to his left a tiefling, to his right and slightly higher up is a Goliath. They all seem to be dressed in simple grey robes.
Should I put the sword in the flame?
They seem quite literal, this lot. You know, you'd think they'd go for something a bit more subtle. But yeah, why not?
So there's a silver flame, right? Yes.
There is a silver flame.
I'm gonna go and put the sword in the flame.
The Goliath
Moira's not there.
blocks your path.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Yes.
We are in the middle of a sermon. You can take a pew. The collection plate will be coming around, and then we can minister to the faithful.
I'll give you a silver piece if you just let me put my sword in that fire real quick.
You would ask me to sell off my religion for a silver piece.
No, not for you, for the temple. I'm requesting a service.
You may place your silver in the collection plate at the end of the sermon.
And then I can put my sword in the flame.
Yes.
Okay. Come on.
I didn't think he was going to let us do that.
Do you mark off a silver?
Yeah, are you sure?
She, but yes.
What else can we throw in there?
Very deep voice. Offerings to the silver flame? Whatever one wishes to offer that is not explosive.
Aww.
Or magic.
How long does this sermon last? Because we have to sit down and be good.
Roll me a constitution saving throw.
15.
Meanwhile, Moira's haggling over teapots in a stall.
Yes.
I barely fidget and complain at all. At 15, right?
Here comes.
The tiniest die.
It's a critical fail, but you can't do that on a saving throw. I don't think so.
You
It's
cannot.
9.
9. After about 20 minutes, you're staring up at the sky, and then Jeremy just sort of like keels over to one side, doesn't get up again. He's just sort of laid there.
You just reminded me of being a Jehovah's Witness again.
It's just like you realise there was a tapping noise that had just started up, and you realise it must have been Jeremy when he starts kicking your leg, from going and tapping the floor to just tapping your leg, laid over.
I'll allow it. Much on this left. I'm thinking this, not shouting it.
Jeremy, you're watching the sermon. Your eyes glaze over, and you're awake. You're in the temple. It is quiet and dark. There is a lady stood at the front. She is made of fire. The silver flame continues behind her. It is the only thing that did not seem to change in hue. Everything around, it seems to be twilight.
Lorelai, are you on fire?
You look to your left, to your right, where Lorelai was. She's not there. The lady looks at you. She is not giving a sermon. Everything is quiet. She holds out a hand.
Jeremy awkwardly shuffles along the
Pew, yep,
Yep.
to the end.
walk straight up there.
You are not of my faithful. What seems to be the matter?
Oh. Well, I just died. That was rubbish. My friend who I came in with seems to be cursed about 7 different ways.
How, might I ask, did you die?
Gloriously. It was really cool. Really impressed.
As you say this, like there is an image of the crab monster, and its crab claws just jamming into your chest cavity. Yeah, pretty close. Glorious indeed. And you were revived?
Yes, by my good friend Moira.
Who does she follow?
Balder Eye. Would you like a pamphlet? I'm sure I've got one down now.
You look down, and this is where you realise you're not even naked. You're not there.
Oh, damn.
You have no hands. You have no corporeal form.
This is embarrassing.
Seem to have forgotten my entire physical being.
Isn't it a shame when you just stand up and you leave your physical form behind?
Are you how to put this, in the market for joining the cause?
Okay.
Smite the unbeliever. Well, not even the unbeliever. Smite the unfaithful, the betrayers, the monstrous.
Does that not mean like us? Are we not used to ask this before you agree to it?
Mhm.
This is Jeremy. Let him do his thing.
What sort of packages do you offer? I like to sort of make my own calls on what to smite.
We mostly offer glorious death
Oh.
and respite in the flame. And she gestures, and you see the flame shimmer
I bet this is
sinuously. It seems to take on a sort of serpentine motion before resolving back into a giant flame, maybe 8-10 feet high.
Do you offer a trial period?
No. Though you need not answer at this juncture.
Is this woman Tira, the woman that we met that time?
You know what?
No?
Well, Jeremy was there.
Yeah,
Does
but would
Jeremy-
Jeremy think to ask her?
No?
Is this woman familiar to Jeremy?
Is this woman familiar to Jeremy?
When did you meet Tira Mirren?
When
In the Silver Flame in, was it Corray?
yeah, in Corray when we were trying to uncurse Lorelai.
We had bits of Meredith. We had bits of,
Have I already introduced this NPC?
hang on, you have. I made a note of it.
But was Jeremy introduced to Tira Mirren?
Well, we were all there. Moira met us, so I imagine Jeremy would.
I think this is when we had the body of what's his face.
Roll me religion.
When were we carrying a body?
It's a D&D party. It's just amazing it wasn't wrapped up in a carpet.
What was he called?
Falvain?
Killed the
Parley,
one.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's the
Oh.
second 4 it's rolled tonight. Do you know how the dice competition is going? 1, 4, and 9.
Hmm.
This is its second go round on a 4.
That's
Okay,
just the left-hand side of the keypad.
9.
Wait, no, it isn't. That's 147. 9.
9.
You do not remember her. Sorry.
Okay. Where do you stand on justice?
We are very strongly in favour of enforcing justice.
I love enforcing justice too.
So I think we went to find her because a Dark Angel said I'd gain the attention of the shadow and the flame.
Yeah. So we met Tira Mirren when we went to try and uncurse
We
you.
did.
That sounds about right. Yeah. You don't really remember this. People come and go. Some are on fire, some are not.
Old lady, name not given. Go to Ogma. Meredith speaks to. We spoke to Tira, yeah.
Hmm.
I'd love to sign up. I wonder if you could answer a question for me in exchange for my very impressive services.
I can try.
My friend needs to sleep with a candle at the moment.
A candle lit
Yes.
or physically?
I don't know what they do when they're alone, but the candle's lit.
Needs to sleep in the light.
Yes.
Sure.
Any advice?
One might consult with Pelor.
I've heard of him. Yes, that was Piotr's. Is that Piotr's deity, Pelor? No, Baldry.
No, Baldry again.
Yeah.
Has Jeremy heard the phrase "the shadow of the flame"?
Has Jeremy been there when you've been talking about the shadow in the flame?
Yeah, he was there when deep dive and nearly got killed.
Something about the shadow and the flame. That mean anything to you?
You are touched by the shadow. She is touched by the. You are not yourself touched by the shadow and the flame.
No, just me.
As far as I know.
The flame behind her seems to turn sinuous again. Have you heard the name Bel Shalor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
At this, the flame behind her seems to dim briefly before regaining its size. This is rather more serious than you were letting on.
This isn't even the curse we came about.
Oh, Lorelai.
Oh, Tim will remember you said that.
Hmm. That's fine. Okay. Steps to follow. Can you hand your friend this? And she holds out her hand, and in it appears a coronet in silver. It is bright. It is almost white. This should negate the need for a candle. And yes, perhaps consult with Pelor. Actually, you would recognise Pelor. If you remember the name Hail Fest,
Yeah.
He was a paladin.
he was a priest of Pelor in Kellingmouth. I'm just going to double check in case I've got that name wrong. Hail Fest. Yep. He was a priest of Pelor, the really old priest, who got shanked by the by Farvain and the Bone Claw. His church was a giant greenhouse. It was protected and by his congregation during the Necromantic Mist incident. Yeah, you know of a priest of Pelor. But yes, this should be more reliable than a candle. She hands it over. You reach for it, and it's floating in front of you, and you can see almost like reflected in it your arm, your hand and arm, sort of depicted in silvery light as you hold this. But then it sort of fades out at about the elbow.
Can we take a tea and a pee break? I feel a bit ropey.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We will consult about this and hopefully get back to you. Keep your friend alive. Best of luck.
On it.
Jeremy
While I'm
awakes.
stabbing myself in the jugular. 'cause I'm bored, like.
Yeah. Jeremy awakes. He stops kicking you. He's holding a and he's holding a silver coronet.
Where'd you get that from then? You should just have a nap. I'm jealous.
So, I think I just joined a religion and maybe met a god. Anyway, though, got you this cool hat. Apparently, we don't need to sleep with an open flame in our lodge anymore because this will protect you from the shadow and the flame.
I'm going to cast Identify on this hat. Or the coronet.
The Goliath comes over and says, would you mind doing that outside?
Oh, I think I met your god.
That's nice, dear.
No, they gave him this. I'll show the coronet.
Yeah, look at it. It's really cool.
Then I would take that and treasure it for all my days. But if you could stop interrupting the sermon, I'd really appreciate it.
I'm going to step out and then cast Identify on it.
Sure.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to give you money now. Jeremy puts 1 silver in
Um,
our hand.
Thank you. I shall place it in the collection plate. And you see she does go to do that specifically.
I'm gonna cast Identify on the coronet.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna wait outside for the sermon to give up and everyone to leave, and then I'll go back in and probe the floor.
Okay. And we're going to take a TMP break and be back in like 5 to 7 to 10 minutes.
Cool.
Okay. Love you dearly. Mute the stream. Arg.
Do you have any ibuprofen?
So
Yes. So much.
Thank you.
And
should we leave the destroyed book of Lichdom without a fourth whistle?
I think that would really piss her off.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
think we've pushed
I
our
think
luck
we've
with her.
I think we've really pushed her.
We could chuck it in the waste disposal fire. With Lorelai's sword.
That is what you get.
Oh. I've cast it. Oh, I'm going to take off my circuit of blasting because I'm going to assume I can't wear them both.
Oh,
2 circlets. No.
maybe Nada can have the circlet of blasting.
I'll offer it to her.
Or actually, I think Larissa would be a better option.
There's no like class restrictions on it, is there?
Not to my knowledge.
I've written that it's unequipped.
There's some things that are only for paladins, but other than that.
I'll put it in the bag of holding and then we can discuss it when everyone's here.
Foreshadowing. Identifying a magic item.
Oh yeah, one-time soldier.
I put it on my head. How pretty do I look with it on, Tim?
Quite pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to shine of its own volition. Like it's not reflecting light as emanating its own so much.
Did you ask what her name was?
No. She seemed nice.
Was she an old lady?
She was entirely on fire, so it was hard to tell.
Sounds like the old ladies I know.
Seemed quite pleasant, had some useful advice, gave me a cool hat, so now I guess I'm religious.
Well, they seem a good soldier.
Yeah, well, let's see how we get on with the waste disposal flame unit that they've got in the middle of their temple. It's great that they just let people chuck stuff in there.
It's really nice public service, isn't it?
They did say nothing magical.
Oh, that is true. That is true, God.
Is the sword magical?
Yes.
The cursed necromancer.
I hate to break it to you, Lorelai, but the cursed necromantic sword is indeed magical.
Becker asked that. Not me. The sound's really quiet except for Tim. Oh shit, the bed, man.
No, fuck the bed.
Don't fuck the bed.
Let's see.
It gets a bit spiky.
How's about that? Is that better? Say so.
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. Bring the microphone closer to you.
Bring it this way.
Sure.
This way.
Oh, that's better.
This way.
Yeah, that was pretty loud. Okay, now it's just repeating, so yeah. Thank you. Thanks for letting us know.
How's that then?
I hope that hasn't been fucking up the stream then for like 2 hours or whatever.
It's only an hour and a half, we're fine.
Yep, okay.
Yes, that is better. Thank you, Bethan. You're a
Thanks,
mensch.
Bethan. Appreciate
You're a mensch.
Oh, Bethan, the circlet of blasting's up for grabs.
Do you want the circuit of blasting? You can cast Scorching Ray with a +5 modifier.
Take it.
You get a cool hat.
It's cool, huh?
I'll tell you, wait until she's next session.
Yeah, what was
We'll
it?
go to her then. Okay.
Also, sorry. It's like a claymore. Front towards enemy.
Okay.
So, you're outside the Temple of the Silver Flame.
Yes.
About, what is it, 10 minutes to cast Identify? Or is it just 1 minute?
I think it's a minute. It's not long.
Oh, do you
at all.
cast it as a ritual?
Or a spell.
I think it is a ritual.
It is, yeah. You're able to cast it as a ritual. Did you choose to do so?
Hang on, it's fucking up the app again.
First level, Divination Ritual. Casting time 1 minute.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I did. I cast it as a ritual.
Okay. So, by the time that is finished, the sermon has also finished.
I should have asked them what the rules are for this religion.
I think you just need to be pious and virtuous and brave and bold and preachy.
Apparently I can smite a lot of stuff and they're generally in favour of justice.
Are you going to be a paladin now as well?
I
What's your
think
charisma at?
-3.
Might be a bit beyond you.
Okay, I'm going to go back in towards the flame. Is the Goliath in there?
Yes, indeed. The Goliath, the Tiefling, and the elderly gentleman appear to be swooping up. The other gentleman is counting the coins in the collection plate. The other two are sweeping and picking up prayer sheets and books and tidying stuff. Pretty much.
Hello.
My child.
I just want to clarify.
The elderly gentleman.
I take up the sword. This cursed sword, I can put it in there, yeah?
Cursed sword?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, bugger.
It's okay, I'm one of you.
Roll persuasion.
-3.
I think your god would be really annoyed if you didn't think I was one of you.
Roll persuasion.
Ah.
Our God has faith in us as we have faith in our God.
9.
I do not believe that offering a cursed object into the offering
That's what
is a
offerings? Alright, I thought it was a
good idea.
I thought it was a cleansing fire. Why do you keep your cleansing fire?
We do not operate a cleansing fire. There used to be one in Kirain.
Oh, well, that's fucked, isn't it?
It exploded. Yes, quite fucked. It took the temple with it.
Did we do that?
No, I think that's one of the few things we didn't do.
I don't know, we've usually done it.
I don't remember us exploding like a sacred artifact.
An entire temple? No.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Oh, it would be.
Yeah, maybe we should explode a temple. Not this one.
I
Right.
would hope not.
What do you think I should do with this then? This is the legendary sword of Nathaniel. Do you know what that is?
No.
No.
It's really evil. We
Okay.
think.
It tries to kill me in my sleep.
Did you smite this Nathaniel?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Very well done. You should not have looted the corpse.
Oh, do we have to not loot corpses in this religion?
Items used in pursuit of evil are themselves tainted by such action, as your friend can presumably attest.
I just wanted a cool gold sword.
And look how cool it is.
It's really sparkly.
It's really cool.
This is a man that's lost all patience.
Or has ample patience.
Listen, do you have like a set of guidelines for this religion, or like a
A pamphlet.
a pamphlet?
Smite the unholy,
Oh.
Unfaithful, isn't it?
no, not unfaithful. Specifically not. I mistook when I said that.
It's amazing
It
how
is-
many people do that.
Yeah, it's smite the unholy.
What counts as being unholy?
Good question.
Am I unholy?
Those that would try to go against not just go against gods, but to actively bring them harm, bring their followers harm.
Like the cult of Boulderai.
Indeed.
Not the same as the genuine followers, of which there are exactly 2.
I would be careful of those. I would understand the cult of Boulderai to be rather insidious.
No, I'm not in the cult. I'm a genuine faithful follower.
You'd actually have one of the books.
Of Boulderai,
Yes. Look, I got one of the books, see?
roll persuasion. There's an arched eyebrow.
18.
18. Very well. Go with Boulderai and preach the good word. How much did you pay for that book?
Found it in a crypt.
We found it in an old temple of hers.
I think we might have looted it.
I cast Identify, it's fine, it's just a book.
Some things are hidden from simple identify spells.
Ping it.
Jeremy pings it.
Tells you School of Magic, correct?
Yes. Now I suppose I should add he'll be aware of a bunch of other stuff at the same time.
Okay. Tell me what.
He's noticed the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of him that isn't behind total cover.
Ah.
And yes, he learns which school of magic.
You get a ping, like, first of all although wearing simple robes, it seems the three priests are loaded. There's particularly the old man seems to be wearing like a brilliant breastplate that glows with abjuration. His sword in a scabbard that is hidden beneath his robe to the right hand side. You're not quite sure how he'd access it through the robe, but yeah, it seems to be strongly evocation. The Goliath, the broom that she is sweeping with appears to be some sort of evocation magic, and the tiefling appears to have transmutation magic, like decorations on his horns. His horns? Lost it. No, her horns. Sorry.
What about the book?
The book appears to have a faint glimmer of abjuration about it. The coronet seems to have very strong glimmer of abjuration about it. Circlet of blasting, evocation. I forget what other bits and pieces you have, but yeah.
I can probably skip all the magical stuff that Jeremy's festooned with at this point.
But nothing sinister.
It's like a fucking Christmas tree, suddenly. But yeah. The sword, incredibly sinister. There appears to be, necromancy mostly in there. Some form of enchantment too.
So, your book's got a bunch of abjuration magic on it.
Well, that's alright, isn't it?
Usually. I mean, they've got a bunch of abjuration stuff on them too.
They do.
By the way, I love your broom.
Thank you.
It's really cool.
And it just clicks, and you see the head of the broom is still on it, but it like branches out at the top, and it appears to be on fire.
Look at that.
It's quite good. Yes. Clicks and it goes back to being a broom. The head of the broom is mundane. You can see actually it didn't even light up itself. It is literally a broom head.
Well, I've got a flying carpet.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a brand new combat. Very nice. Oh, I'm sorry. You think this is a flying broom? I see your point. No, it is not. It is for smiting the unholy.
Fucking you unholy bastard! Just slapping him with the broom.
It did very much help me with the bet here a few months ago. Yes, in that manner.
Nice. I like this
realise
person.
this is just a dirge, so I'm going to change it. Okay.
Okay. So, we're not allowed to throw the sword in the flame.
No.
But
I suppose the flame you would have seen actually, that evocation magic as well. It appears to be abjuration runes that would actually, they'd be picked out on the walls of the temple as well. There seems to be. Do you speak Celestial?
Nope.
Then there seems to be spindly runes dotted around in silver.
usually at this point I tell Moira what we've done and hope for the best.
Have you got any advice then on what to do about this sword? Because it's really bad news.
You picked it up from someone, Nathaniel.
Yes.
You say?
He commanded the bone armies. Which sounds obscene, but it wasn't, I promise.
You smited some believer in undeath, some wielder of the...
Unholy.
Okay. You would have to find a sanctuary if you were to leave such an item.
Carry on. Just remember something.
Okay.
We cannot help you here. We are a small ministry on the borders of a great expanse. We mostly deal with threats coming in from the plains. We have no lockdown here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go find Moira. You've been very helpful.
We apologise we could not be more helpful.
Thank your deity for my new hat.
Oh, I'll let her know.
Will do.
Who was that you spoke to then?
I didn't ask her name.
We should ask them.
Sorry.
The person who gave my friend this hat was on fire. Who is she?
Silver flaming lady in here came to me in a vision. Said I should sign up for this religion.
Roll persuasion, the both of you. Go on.
You're both ridiculous.
13.
12.
You just got the hat now. You didn't bring it with you.
No. You can ask the Goliath person because they were there. They did. I was wearing a circlet of blasting.
Right. Perhaps Tira herself?
Nice.
Congratulations. Tira Mirren.
Tira Mirren. She seemed nice.
Sure.
She's going to help because I'm being hounded by Bel Shalor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we spoke about that.
We did.
Great.
Why do I keep
Doesn't seem
getting
to be recognizing the name.
Oh, that's alright.
Is that surprising? That should be
I
surprising.
think he is a
shouldn't it?
niche.
I think he's a niche knowledge.
a niche villain.
A small boutique villain.
He's an indie. You wouldn't have heard of him.
I wouldn't know how to describe this. Absolutely. It seems that there's no real repository of knowledge so much that has information on Bel Shalor or knows the name of it. Tira Mirren herself whispered the name when she was speaking to you.
Ogma might know.
There was some information on it at Ogma, but it was absolute bare bones. It was barely even just the words. Almost like all knowledge of this being has been burned out of history. Right.
It's got bones in it. Okay.
Okay, yeah. The priest did not seem to know the name or respond to it.
You go find Moira then.
Alright. Moira!
So, Moira.
Yeah.
She's got a teapot. She's feeling quite happy about that. She picks up a few teas.
Mm-hmm.
What else was she going to do? She's going to do...
mark off 20 copper.
Okay. You know what? I'll mark off a silver and I've bought food and tea.
Sure. Tea, reasonably cheap.
Yep. Oh no, I'm waiting for them to come back with my eye salve. Then I'm gonna see what this spell's all about. No, I don't want to go to Ella Fourth Whistle.
Yeah.
That was it! Moira wants a world map.
A world map.
Or like a continent map.
Okay. You need to find yourself a cartographer.
I'm doing that. What was I rolling?
Roll for investigation, would it be?
You know what would help you find a cartographer?
A map.
So, oh fuck. It's not like they really set up. Sure, no shit, they do. Well, local area maps. It's easy to find. Roll me, I guess, in. Ooh. So you can. Charisma-based investigation, please. So do you have proficiency in investigation?
No.
Okay then. Roll me charisma check then, please. To ask around.
19.
19. You have a think about it. Head to the mayor.
Yeah, the one who was like, do better.
You arrive at the mayor's residence. You remember before there's an entry, like a meeting hall in the entryway, and you can see where there were children around being read a story. There are in fact clerks, seem to be going over various books, binders, folders of paper. One of them looks up. Help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a map. Preferably of the country of Farn, but
The kingdom.
Kingdom. No, it's the kingdom.
Country.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's the kingdom of the
Continent of
land,
Farn,
the
yeah.
country of Farn.
Sorry. Go on, go through. He's not busy.
Thank you. I'm not used to not being burdened by shawls. It's strange. Bare arms and everything.
You're cold.
Like, a little.
Bethan sent a voice message.
That's alright, we can...
Sent a voice message. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful, yes, please.
Saying la 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 is not going to help.
Blasting sounds wonderful,
She wants the circle.
Circular blasting sounds
Blasting
wonderful.
sounds wonderful, yes, please. I will always love me a good cursed artifact.
That one,
Circle's not cast.
it's not actually cursed, as far as you know.
One of the few ones that Lorelai has.
I
that
think
isn't
I
cursed.
legitimately bought it from somebody reputable.
You did.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Kirain.
Okay.
So, you head in, and this is like a
I
it's
gave
almost
you
like a
grenades.
triangular office. It's interesting. Like there's a huge window behind him, but it has the appearance of a portcullis. Like there's tiny little glass squares in huge bands of iron, and there are various different colours. You can see there are long couches on either side of the room and an impressively large desk. To one side, there's like a box of books, and it was not a box. What's the shelving unit of books? They seem large and flat and brightly coloured. And in front of it, there's a small circular rug in various colours, with like a little armchair, like a really old leather armchair. You see the mayor. He is dressed very plainly in a brown tunic. There is a huge, like, mink shawl, like big woolen cloak thing, on what appears to be a coat stand, and a giant chain of office off to one side, and also a set of battered but functional-looking armor, like watchman level armor, but well taken care of, but very simple and plain, with a sword.
Like knock twice.
On the the doors are already open. It's like
I've still knocked twice on the.
That's fair.
It's polite.
He looks up. Help you?
Yes, I am on the
And
hunt.
you see a man. Sorry. Well, also he's got a walrus mustache, going kind of thin at the top. Like his hair's about halfway back in his head. Raven black. Seems quite a slight man until like he shifts and you see like there's muscles under the brown tunic. He's holding a quill pen and seems to be in the middle of either drafting something or signing it. You're not sure what, you can't see from where you are, but there is like stacks of paper, very, very neatly organised, but like 3 set around and then one in a little tray that's raised up.
I'm on the hunt for a map of the country of Fan.
A map of the country. A singular. One moment. And just
Passive aggressive.
picks up the piece of paper, very gently puts it in the top box and squares it, and places the quill next to the inkpot. Well, you could talk to Zep. He's a bit mad.
Oh, he'll fit right in.
Very well. One moment. He stands up, picks up the chain, lays it on.
Is that necessary?
Oh, it's best to be seen around. It's best to put up a front, an air to. I won't take the armour, but we'll take the sword. And straps on his sword belt. And of course, it's a bit chilly out there. Pulls on the cloak, pulls it around, and all of a sudden he seems to he steps up, and he seems to gain about 6-9 inches maybe in height, and walks towards you.
I operate on the exact reverse principle.
The reverse principle.
Yes, never seemed like that much of a threat.
I have to be seen to protect. I have to be seen to be strong and capable. Don't let on. Gives you a wink.
Doesn't say a word. She's not into this pomp.
Heads out. Oh, I didn't ask your name, by the way.
Moya.
Of.
Baldory.
Well, traditionally my answer would be clan. But I cannot remember what the clan name I had was.
You're not of a clan?
Oh, no. I am nomadic. I travel with a group.
Indeed. I'm quite familiar with the Dragonborn way of life.
I'm solo nomadic. I have no clan to speak of.
I see. My deepest condolences. And then he says something, essentially my deepest condolences again, in Dragonborn. In Draconic, that's the word.
I'll kind of just brush past that whole thing.
We are a very accepting town. We obviously have a lot of trade with the Dragonborn tribes across the steppe. We do everything we can to... fucking forgot the word. Not garner.
Foster?
Nurture?
Yeah, both actually. Nurture, foster, both work. But yeah, we do our best to foster and maintain good links with the Dragonborn community. Right this way. And he takes you. It's a few streets over, and you see what looks like a giant cloth building. It's like building is central, and it's wooden, and just over the top, it's almost like a wig of like, what's the word? Linen? No, canvas. Yes, a big canvas wig laid across it. And he takes out, like from a pocket you didn't see, takes out this scepter. It's gold. It's garish. It has a large gem in it, and he uses the stiff end and just like knocks on the door twice, and then puts it down in front of him, and there is like a definite clung, like a heavy clung as he hits it on the floor and waits.
My appreciation for the help.
Anything to foster better links.
You do realise I'm not with the clan. Fostering with me does not help you in any other way.
Those who even say they're not with the clan can often... The clans tend not to be insular, they tend not to stick, they're very gregarious as a group, and one wouldn't want to say chatty or gossipy, but free with news and information. Anything I can do. And there's you hear like a crash of stuff from inside the room, and the door bursts open, and you realise looking down, like only the bottom half of the door is burst open, and there's a tiny gnomish fellow there with huge bottle bottom glasses, and he goes, "Yes,
Zep, I presume.
yes, what?"
Chant.
Zep. Treat this one with some kindness, if you would. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, this is very helpful. Thank
Ask
you.
him how to take Max Gas off.
Have a very good day. And he walks away. And you note, and you see him as he walks, he seems to bob slightly unnaturally, almost like he's levitating.
Insight check.
Right.
18.
18. Why did he say with that?
Because
That's
it's a
pretty
9.
Oh, God, right. Yeah, he appears to be levitating. Something about the cloak, perhaps? Or something to do with the cloak? He stepped up when he stepped into it. It's magical. It seems to be giving him a few extra inches in height.
I was going to say, I want a levitating cloak, and I remembered I can fly.
At least he didn't do it off a cliff with a horse this time. That's fine.
It was off a tower.
Yes.
Map of the country of Fan.
Map of the country?
Yes.
The whole country?
Yes.
This way. And he walks back in the door.
Try and push the top half.
The door is locked.
You have to scooch under, lady.
No.
Yes! And you hear like a clunk and a click and a bang, bang on the door. And it opens with like a crunch. And he pulls it outside. Right, yeah, right this way.
Now I go in.
And you see around you definitely a workshop. And you can see there's an odd break in the whole room. Like at about, for you about head height. You see there is a definite line goes all the way across. And in fact there is a platform coming out at about, at just like chin height for you that goes a lot of the way across. The room is, it's workshop. There are benches, there are saws. There's odd flasks with what looks like different colour gases and liquids in them. There's a lot of metal and probably quite serviceable welding equipment.
An artificer by trade?
Yes.
Impressive.
Good eye. Occasional cartographer. I've mapped out certain locations. I'm looking to travel there.
You are in it.
What?
Oh, well, you mean travel the whole country? I see.
Yes.
Just
That
look-
did pay off quite well. I have good routes down to Kallingmuth. I hope to make Esk. That won't be for some months yet. The building comes with.
Oh, it packs up with you.
No. It launches up. It will.
On
I've seen
chicken
it
legs,
done.
perhaps.
What?
On chicken legs.
Nope. Into the sky. There was a dragon around. And obviously we had to lay low for that. There was a lot of repairs to make.
Wait, the white dragon or a different dragon?
That's the one.
Ah,
Yes.
it's dead.
So I hear.
Hmm.
Great. But yes, and you are? What are you again? Who are you?
Moira, Dragonborn.
Ellen Zepp. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
No.
you. I understood.
Everything around here, it seems very, like, hemmed in.
Yeah.
Like, you're feeling like you should stoop even when, like, you have enough space.
I just feel like I'm going to touch something with my tail.
You can see above you there is, like, a cabin of sorts. It seems to be, there's a lot of wires, a lot of cabling going around, little tubes going here and there, and what looks like a ship's wheel in one section next to, like, about 4 levers. They're huge, like, well, I say huge for a gnome, so about 3 foot, 4 foot long.
I mean, it's still quite impressive.
And you're looking for a map.
Yes. If you happen to have one.
It's not so much that I do have one. It covers about 3/4 of the country. The kingdom, not the country. The kingdom. The problem is, I don't exactly have a copy of it.
I see.
I've got the one.
How long would it take to make a copy?
Making the one has taken years.
No, I
Making
mean,
a
but
copy.
making a copy of the one.
I don't know. Maybe a week.
Could I potentially just get a list of the names of the cities?
How much are you willing to pay?
What are you in the market for?
Do you have access to hydrogen?
No. I can give you brass, zinc, copper, hydro goose feathers. What the hell is 80 silver vestments?
What?
That's what's 80 silver worth of vestments.
Oh, those clothes.
Those are like priest clothes.
Yeah.
And you have 80 silver worth of vestments. You paid 80 silver for priest vestments
Oh, we stole them.
in some form of shenanigan, I can only assume.
I wonder what percentage of our stuff is not looted from corpses.
Do you have any aluminium?
No.
Do you have any sulfuric acid?
No, we don't have a poisonous kit.
Hydrochloric acid?
I'm going to tell you now we have no acid. I can heal any illness, pretty much.
Spirit of salts, isn't it?
I
Heal any ailment.
Pretty much. At
Old
this point.
age?
I mean, that can make you feel considerably lesser than you currently do.
I have no need for a prostitute, thank you.
Kind of raise an eye. I can make you in the best condition that you can be for your age.
Thank you, I already feel quite chipper.
Okay. Oh, I have an acid concentrator.
You mean a crucible?
I pull out the acid concentrator.
It very much appears to be some form of acid-proof crucible. Not bad. Not bad. Just that?
Pull out the acid-proof container. No, I think we need that. What did we need the acid-proof container for?
Dragon acid.
Why did we need dragon acid?
Oh, we made a potion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that some... Oh,
That was a while ago.
yeah, that was a while ago.
And,
Look through the junk drawer on the paper.
yeah.
See what you can barter with.
See what we can battle with. I'm not offering the Destroyed Book of Lichdom.
Could we interest you in the destroyed book of
There's an illusion egg that we've not really ever played with. I have a male virility potion.
I think you'll find I have a male.
We have a sprocket in here.
Did you pick up contraceptives at one point?
Yeah, we have 28 female contraceptives.
That was from Fenning's old herb shop. That was most of her business was helping the town out.
Lorelai don't got game. What'd you buy that for?
In case she ever got game. And I can also offer gold.
I'll take gold.
Well, what would you be looking for in gold?
Acid concentrator, 2 gold. And a week.
Done.
Okay. Cross it off. Cross off the money.
Because we're not going to use the acid concentrator for anything, I think.
And you see now he goes over to like one of those big sketching tables. And it's got what appears to be like a melon thing, construct with lines running across it. And a big block at the bottom. You can see like the sketches for fins and designs on it, and like a giant. Next to it, there's also like propellers. It seems to be linking to a point about in the midsection, where there is 2 huge propellers apparently situated. You see like other sketches for that. He just pushes all that to one side, and brings out a map. It is of the kingdom. It appears. It's about, like he says, it's about 3/4 complete. It's got a rough outline for the bits that are empty, but you can see there is like Kellingmouth, Paythel, Kirain. There's Clawmount on what looks like how to describe it? There's like an odd bit of coastline where it seems wavy for quite a while, and then suddenly it goes very straight with like an indent. And goes very straight, comes back out again, and then carries on wavy. Appears to be a city of Jolland marked in red.
I want to take a quick look and just memorize the countries in it.
Sure.
Like the countries themselves.
Oh yeah. Oh, countries in it. No, it seems to be the kingdom of Valarn. You notice. Oh yeah. So off to the east of it, there appears to be. I lost it. There appears to be a second country marked called Reven, Reven, and there is, in pencil, there appears to be Esk, and it is, the circle that it is written in seems to be way too large for an actual city.
Okay.
It's almost like a search area.
That's good. That gives me questions I can ask. That's what I wanted. Right, thank you so much for your time.
See you in a week.
If I'm not back in 4... then I've probably died. But up until then, hold the map.
Done. It's a bit of paper. I can hold it indefinitely.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anything else I can help you with?
No,
Cup
no.
of tea?
Well, what was our tea set?
Okay.
Which one?
A fancy one.
While that's going on, so yeah, the two of you have the coronet. Do you return to the pub?
We're looking for Moira.
Fair enough.
I think after I've had tea with the very mad gnome, I'll come find them.
Fair. You all meet up. It takes until like mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
No, it's already been. It takes till early evening, I'll say. You all meet up.
So, good news.
Well, okay.
Look at Lorelai's cool hat.
It was a gift from the goddess of the silver flame to deal with Bel Shalor, so I don't have to light a candle at night.
Well, that's good. What about the sword?
We need to leave it in a sanctuary.
You need to leave the sword in the sanctuary.
Yes.
Right.
I don't know what that means. I thought you would. Sounds like cleric.
Sanctuary is a hallowed ground. It is like a place where the god presides and is known to preside.
Oh.
So any temple should have a sanctuary attached to it.
You would know. You would also need to break the curse first, and not every temple would have a sanctuary.
Okay.
Most of the major religions would have somewhere that they don't tell anyone about. They don't say where it is. They transport things there. Generally heavily guarded, somewhere very safe.
But you would have to break the curse before leaving the sword in the sanctuary.
Ah, shit.
Alright. I'm going to do this for you.
It seems they didn't take you entirely at your word, Lorelai.
I'm going to
You walked into a church and claimed to have seen John the Baptist.
6th level remove curse. That's gonna hurt.
Maybe those are surrender dice.
This is gonna really hurt.
It's a high level spell.
19 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, I can't do this. Like, it wasn't even... I can't do this.
Your hands are just withered, like pulled in. It hurts. Like, you feel just the age of them seems to have, like...
Caught up with me.
Yeah.
So, in other news, I think I worship the silver flame now.
I have asked you about Lorelai for months, and suddenly you walk into the silver flame, and then...
Well, she
never-
came to me in a vision.
Yeah, you never offered me a cool hat.
No, I offered you a ring that stopped you bloody going...
Yeah, I was more in the market for a hat.
That he immediately gave away.
that you immediately gave away.
Yeah, well...
I think he was quite touched. She appeared to him in a vision.
Yeah, I like the attention. Anyway, Lorelai's to wear that hat, and we're to go and ask Paylor about Bel Shalor.
Okay.
And
So-
I think I have to go and worship the silver flame every so
How are
often.
you going to get back in Korean, though?
Oh, we could kill Meredith.
I don't think we could. Not
I-
yet.
I think we could give it a solid go.
How strong does Meredith seem? Can I gauge her strength? Like,
No.
Based on, like, spells that she's used on me.
Oh, actually, no. Based on when we fought the bone devil. No, we can't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we lost that badly.
I'd
Oh, we
have
lost
an-
that
yeah.
so badly.
I'd have an idea of how strong her
Trapped you in
spells
a
were.
force cage for quite a while.
Yeah, exactly.
You felt you couldn't break out of that one.
Yeah. I kept failing my rolls.
She seems to be fairly well versed. The only person who's really spent a lot of time with her
It's Questless.
is Questless.
Oh, should we go and see Questless again?
Well, what do we want to do right now? Because we were planning to go to Sigil.
Maybe someone in Sigil can help us.
I mean, do you still want to try and break your curse, or do you want to just head straight to Sigil?
I don't think I'm in imminent danger.
No, but I think we should be careful.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. My new god said she was going to look into it.
Well, I've requisitioned a map so that we can start marking off places where the potential shackle of Baldur is. We could go to Sigil. Like, I don't think we're Oh no, we have to get ourselves back from Sigil. Does teleportation circle go across planes?
Tim?
I feel like you need a plane shift.
Teleportation
for that.
circle. Is in the same plane of existence as you. No.
Right. We need a plane shift spell before we can go.
Guess you could banish us.
I mean, I could, but that's...
Can you? You can self-banish.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I could just vanish us all. The problem is, I don't really think I
One
can
at a time.
focus on where you'd end up.
Hmm.
Banishment is a bit of a wild card on where you end up.
Hmm.
That's a good question. Yeah, I need to.
Teleport must be on the same plane of existence as you. Fuck.
I think we need a plane shift spell.
What level of thing is that?
Sixth,
7.
I believe. 7th, okay.
Yeah, I can't use it. Unless we can get it in a scroll.
We could get it in a scroll, and then you copy it into your book, and we'll probably have fought enough shit by the time we have to come back.
We could get the scroll and the resources to copy it in, and then we'll see where we stand when we want to come back.
Yes.
I think I know this as a player, but I don't know if any of our characters know that the whole point of Sigil isn't a city of portals, in effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if one of us knew,
But none of
again,
us know
none of
that.
us know enough, do we?
None of us know enough about Sigil to be able to make that call.
Yeah.
What do I know about Sigil?
Good point.
What do I need to roll, big?
History.
17.
17. Heard about Sigil. The brokers mentioned it. You're pretty sure Beldil's from there. You remember seeing, perhaps glimpsed through an open portal, you saw a glimpse of your son in Sigil, and you could see from like his perspective there was city where he was, there was city above him too. It maybe doesn't have, or maybe doesn't follow gravity properly.
I know he's in Arborea.
Oh, and you do remember the broker mentioning something about never going near or looking at or interfering
Looking in the
with
eye of the big woman.
the
Yeah.
Lady of Pain, the big
Yeah.
woman. Yes, that's
Okay.
about all you know.
I got it here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right. Should we go to Sigil then?
Well, do we want to grab a plane shift spell before we go to Sigil?
I don't know if you'd find it here. It's a bit niche.
Well, we could go back to Ella.
You can go back to Ella. She doesn't like me.
What did you do?
Well, I said the name of that person I'm not allowed to say and got half her shop blown up. And then I went in with a cursed sword and I asked her what to do with it, and she found out who Nathaniel was and was like, "Get out of here."
Okay.
She paid us off with health potions so we'd leave.
Don't think she's going to let me in.
What about Neda? Has Neda pissed her off?
No, I don't think Neda's been in yet. I'm going to send Neda in.
Unfortunately, without Pip being here,
Okay.
Neda cannot participate in the story.
How about we write a letter? Do you have the thing? I can cast send in. Because then I'm not up in her shop.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Do you have the scroll of plane shift? If so, can send a messenger to retrieve with money. Kind regards. It's 20 words.
Spell. Scroll.
This music is horrendous.
Plane shift. 3 platinum.
Yeah.
How much is 3 platinum?
It's like 1,000
300 gold.
Yeah, we don't have that.
No, I didn't think we did. Oh well.
We have 38 gold, 66 silver.
Would it be 3 platinum, 50 gold?
We still don't have it.
No, yeah.
Well, it was a nice thought.
Mm-hmm.
We could find a practitioner out there that could send us back.
Oh, as I say, I can banish us all, and then we agreed to reconvene in a certain place.
That sounds fun.
Let me check something.
Yeah, that's 30,000 gold. Yeah, no, that's about right. Yeah, okay.
Let Moira just check something.
In fact, that might be slightly too much. Might be 2 platinum. Well, no, in fact, you pissed her off. So yeah, 3 platinum.
Okay.
Mhm.
Question to the DM.
Yo.
How do you prepare a sanctuary?
Well, there's certain things you can do, like, oh, fuck, give me a religion roll. Go on.
You have a spell for it, don't you?
I do.
You do.
Because I also have Word of Recall,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
Religion, 18.
18. Okay. For a start, you assume there would be hallow. It would be hallowed ground.
I can hallow something, though. I have that spell.
It's 60 feet, blah, 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 blah. First, second.
I think.
I think you have to keep casting it on the same ground for like a year, if memory serves.
Oh,
Hang on.
bollocks.
60 feet, and the spell phase radius includes an area under an effect hallow.
24 hours.
No, it needs to be permanently hallowed.
Duration until dispelled. In fact, no, yeah. So it's a 5th level evocation spell.
Yep.
Herbs, oil, and incense worth at least 1,000 GP, which the spell consumes. That only does 60 feet. Now, you do know, for a religion to create a sanctuary, the first thing it would be create several areas of hallowed ground, like and various non-detection spells as a start, and then there'd be abjuration. This could be in a major city's population centre, which would make it harder for things to attack you. It could be off in the mountains somewhere. It could be underwater. Depends on the flavour of the god, essentially. But that would be the start.
1,000 gold pieces. That's 1,000 silver pieces. That's 10 gold.
That is, 1,000 silver pieces, 10 gold. Yeah.
Okay.
That is for one 60-foot area, and
It's
you'd
not-
presumably do quite a few.
Not much good if the curse hasn't been broken.
No, this is solely to get
Radius
us
6
back.
feet. Oh, that's 120 feet, that's 40 metres. So, in fact, no, you probably just need maybe 2 of them, in fact. So, yeah, it'd start with that. That'd be to cover a whole building, and then, non-detection spells, various, like, alarm spells, all kinds of things.
Banishment sounds good.
Sorry?
Banishment sounds good.
Okay, but at some point it would be really useful for me to make a sanctuary for Baldurai. Maybe when we have some downtime, just because then word of recall would be incredibly useful even in combat.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. To create your own sanctuary.
Yeah.
I see your point.
Because there are no sanctuaries to Baldurai that I know of.
You do own 2 buildings, one in Kirain, one in Kalimeth.
I'm thinking that.
Word of recall.
I could hallow the building in Kellingworth and make it a sanctuary of Baldurai, because I could do that within a day.
I mean, technically, a word of recall could be anywhere you want.
Yeah, but it has to be a sanctuary.
Oh.
It's not too hard apparently.
Technically, for the spell, you can just say, this place is my sanctuary. It doesn't have to be anywhere. Sorry, I was assuming like a major religion would create a sanctuary where it could keep items.
Yeah.
Then you just say, this place is my sanctuary, this is where I would recall to.
Oh, okay, so if we go off by Kellingworth, I can make our house in Kellingworth a sanctuary, and then I can just word of recall us back whenever we want to go.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sounds great. Sounds very convenient.
Excellent. Or I can just do this pub in Paythal and we can crack on.
Casting a spell within a location such as a temple dedicated to or strongly linked to your deity.
That's the problem.
Like this
see.
pub.
So,
There's one down in the catacombs
mm,
where we found the original Book of Baldurai.
Oh, that's true. We could go there.
Oh, That's quite good.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah,
There's also-
Lorelai is on fire today.
trying to remember. I suppose, Lorelai and Jeremy would remember this. Pippa Reed also spoke to a priest of the cult of Baldurai, making him a priest of the religion of Baldurai. God damn, I'm saying it wrong. And it's entirely possible he has set up some sort of temple or sanctuary.
So a quick dip into Kellingworth,
Sounds like a plan.
and you can go to Pelor.
Yes. Is
You-
Pelor in Kalimeth?
Yes, Pelor's in Kellingworth. Because then you can try and get the sword fixed.
No, that's about Bel Shalor. The sword's a whole other problem.
Oh, you can get one of them fixed.
Yes.
And Jeremy, how are you doing?
Really good, actually. Apparently, the only rule of my new religion is that I'm to smite the unholy.
Mm-hmm.
So just let me know if you see any of them.
I think we've been kind of doing a good job of that anyway.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Was if I'm doing it anyway, I might as well get some credit for it.
Alright, yeah, that does work with your logic. Alright, let's go back to Kellingworth.
Yoink.
You're right, Rebecca.
I'm flagging quite badly. I'm starting to feel quite rough.
Would you like to...
What time is it?
It's 9:20.
Yeah, okay.
I think I might need to go to bed.
We can call it
I
there.
don't think it's something.
Alright, I'm
That's
just
a
I'm
good
feeling
place.
quite dizzy, and I feel it would really lower the tone of the stream if I onto the table.
I mean, you get an imprint of your dice on your forehead as well.
I would, yeah.
So thank you very much for joining us. I
Lucky
won't
you
pay for the
didn't.
chocolate, unfortunately.
Thank you very much for enjoying us. It's news to say you did. It's harder than you make it look.
I know, right?
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us, if you did. If you didn't, fuck you. But yeah, much love, and that is not a mouse.
It is
But yeah,
not.
we're going to call it there with that story-heavy episode, and hopefully come back next Thursday.
I'll be here.
Might even
Hey.
change the name from Friday TND to Thursday TND, but no promises. Love you dearly. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. I need to read